Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Generic Commander. That's the name of the show that we're going with. Generic Commander, which is a commander show on YouTube. The one place among many places where you can find commander content here on YouTube. That's right. And with a name like Generic Commander, we decided that it's really important that we embrace just how dime a dozen this content truly is. And we've decided to bring incredibly popular commanders that we all had lying around. And of course, the majority of us had them lying around because they're very popular. So sure, we each had one. Um, and I'm playing Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow. I'm Hamhawks, by the way, Hamhawks 42. And I'm playing Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow, because ninjas are cool. Commander ninjutsu is so cool that it's actually been publicly cited as one of the biggest design mistakes ever. And they're right. So I almost never get to play this deck. Because I try not to be a jerk face, and this is just jerkface.deck, and that's what we're doing today. So, hooray. So, sorry in advance, fellas.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm joined by a couple of other lovely gentlemen. Let's go ahead and round the turn order. Jarvis, how we doing, my dude?
Hey everyone, I'm Jarvis. I did not have any of the most popular commanders built, so I'm using the handy tool known as the Moxfield playtest feature. Ooh.
Once
Everyone
again,
should
not
do
a
it.
Spencer, but we are fans.
But they're lovely. Yep.
Yeah.
Big fans. And the commander I'm playing is Lateral Blade of the Elves. So I decided to go so generic that this commander deck is actually the same deck that Richard played from a couple weeks ago when MTG Goldfish did the most popular commander episode. So this is just Richard's deck.
What's really
how
funny
meta have we gotten here? I love
is
it.
that this was Jarvis's video idea, and he did not know that that was like the most recent episode of Commander Clash. And I was like, "Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, all right, cool.
We'll just do it." Very fun.
Perfect.
I love it.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, and we got Uncle Russ as well. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. I am Uncle Russ. We are playing the Dragon. As long as Dragon is in the command zone or in the battlefield, other dragons cost one less to cast. I don't know why anybody would ever play this. You just make a shit ton of dragons, right? Like that's what this deck does. So I'm here for that. Like big dumb Dargans. That's what I'm all about. Sometimes you can find me doing arena content on Twitch, but yeah. And I hand it over to my good friend and colleague.
Hello, it's me, Jolly St. Click, and I'm bringing a deck. I like to call it Speed Read Atraxa, because at the end step, Atraxa proliferates, and you can proliferate lore counters. And so the goal is I'm just trying to read as many books as fast as I can. It's a sagas deck. We're just going to be doing a bunch of sagas. The mental load bearing that this deck has is atrocious. By the end of the first 30 minutes of this game, I'm going to start making terrible decisions because all of my thought power will be gone. But that first 30 minutes should be very enjoyable, as is normally the case.
Question?
No. Nope.
Go
ahead, Ham.
I thought you started every game making really poor decisions.
Yeah.
We just started. Why are you doing this to me already?
First shade. All right. Yeah. You'll love to see
and
it.
Today's thing I'm going to track is how many books we get through. This will be the
love
book
it.
count.
This is your summer reading list that we're working on here.
This is my summer reading list for Atraxa.
I love it.
So here we go. This is my book count.
And actually, fun fact: Jolly St. Click does TikToks, and they're hilarious. They're probably the most underappreciated shorts on that platform, if I may say. And one of the first ones I ever saw was you doing a self dialogue about how every Atraxa deck is that Atraxa deck. And,
because none of them are actually that Atraxa deck. They're always
but don't worry. I'm playing Atraxa, but don't worry, it's not that Atraxa deck. It's always that Atraxa deck. Yeah, and it ends with something to the effect of, "What about Atraxa Sagas?" And so you can take Atrax Sagas out of my cold dead hands or something. To that.
Yeah,
amazing. I loved it.
This is one of my babies.
And so I love that we get to see it in action here. This is gonna be great. All right, so gentlemen, are we ready? Do we have keepable sevens?
We are.
I was
ready.
born a baby.
Yeah, I shouldn't keep it, but I'm doing it.
I have a pretty questionable keep as well, but I've already strained polite mulligan, so I should probably just let it ride. All right. Sweet. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna untap. We're upkeeping. We're drawing. Ooh, and I draw a white bordered island. Let's go. Tap, and I'm gonna play out a Cloud Sprite, which is a 1/1 flyer for 1. Cloud Sprite may block only creatures with flying.
Nice.
There
So
you
it's like
go.
a significantly worse Zephyr Spike, but I think it's funny. Therefore, we got it. And then I pass.
Okay. Draw. I am going to play an underground mortuary. And I am going to. That's not what I want to do. So I now know what that was because I accidentally drew it when I meant to go and look at the top card.
This is fine.
Well, do you want it in your graveyard? Or-
Yeah, I'm gonna move it to the grave. I don't need that. It's a Twilight Mire.
okay.
Mm.
All right. I'm gonna draw. Oh yay! Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna play a Temple
Mm-mm.
Garden tapped and pass. See, all
Oh,
You
that
got
boy,
just
oh,
so
to
boy.
be
excited for a
anticlimactic.
Temple Garden.
Yeah,
Draw.
let's go.
I'm gonna play a Hinterland Harbor tapped, and then I'm gonna
Ooh.
pass the very
Ooh.
turn.
All right, I shall untap, upkeep, and/or draw.
So
Uh,
Ham is the threat. The only one that didn't play a tap land.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Scum.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
We're about to get
Go ahead and-
Eureka'd. So,
I really wish, but as I said, sketchy hand.
what?
So instead, I'm gonna play out an Island, which notably
Mm,
only
mhm.
taps
Oh.
for blue, does not tap for black. Yuriko's commander ninjutsu cost is red black. Therefore, alas, here we are.
You mean blue black?
Yeah, that's the one. Did I say red
Yeah.
black? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's,
That's
I'm
the
thinking
one.
of the colors that I usually play. Yeah. So here we are, and I'm gonna go ahead and I think ninjutsu allows me to do this. So I'm gonna declare attacks. I'm gonna attack Russ with the Cloud Sprite, but it's not gonna be a Cloud Sprite for long. It's actually gonna be a Prosperous Thief, and that Prosperous Thief is gonna enter the battlefield tapped and attacking Jolly. So I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do that. I sure hope so. If not,
I don't.
whatever.
I don't know how
We
that
just-
works. I don't play enough ninjas. I'll take the
on
3 damage
from
for
here tapped
now.
and attacking. Yeah, you can declare
Yeah.
the attacking whoever. I'm pretty sure. It might be relevant. We'll see.
So,
I'll take
all
3.
right.
for the
So that's
record,
and I'll
3
do-
damage.
if we make Jarvis the threat at certain points, I am going to call back to the previous video where we were going to make Jarvis the threat.
Oh, is that how that goes?
Yeah, absolutely.
We have precedent that Jarvis is the threat. Okay, I don't hate that.
I'm not the threat.
Never, of course not. I'm gonna go ahead and pass that turn.
Okay.
P the various
Ah.
subjectees.
Okay, finger up. Here's the thing. If you want to throw this on the screen, rules 70249C. A ninjutsu ability may be activated only while the creature is on the battlefield and is unblocked. See rule 5091H.
It's like after
the creature with
blocking is declared,
ninjutsu is put onto the battlefield unblocked. It will be attacking the same player, planeswalker, or battle as the creature that was returned to the hand.
Ah,
So
That's
that
actually great to know.
was-
Thank
So
you.
I
I
was-
appreciate
That was Russ.
yes.
Yeah, so I popped Rose for 3. Yeah. Sweet. Good to
Woo!
know. Thank you. I should know that.
You're
As
welcome.
in,
Guys, we did that for engagement. So like, comment, subscribe.
and all of you,
Now
if you're furiously typing in the comments how I'm absolutely wrong, thank you. It's good for engagement. Please post it anyway. All right.
Exactly.
That's my impression.
Press enter as you're hearing this. I promise it's okay.
I want
We
to
don't
play
mind.
a land that makes all lands the same land type. And you know, Ham would really love for it to be an Urborg, but it's a Yavimaya.
Hey.
Hey.
And then I'll pass.
You're correct. I would have loved that very much. But alas, here we
Alright,
are.
I'm going to untap. I'm gonna draw.
Yava Maya Yorda.
Oh,
Let me
man.
tell you what.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna play a Lair of the Hydra. Comes in
Very
untapped.
good.
Okay.
And tap 2, and I'm gonna play a Deathcap Cultivator.
Ooh.
Tap it to add
does
either
it do?
black or green to my mana pool. So now I'm
Cultivate the
fighting.
death caps. Let's go.
And then I pass.
Miso soup. All right. Bam. Ooh, I like that card. We're just gonna play a plains tap. We're gonna do a Golgari Signet, and then we will pass the turn after such a thing. Bonk.
Okie dokes. Gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. This is such a slow start for this deck. It's kind of wild. Right?
I don't
All right.
mind.
I'm gonna play a tap land. Here's a Temple of Deceit. It
Ooh.
enters. I get I get my scry on. That's not going anywhere. I mean, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to combats. Now, who do we hit here? That's the question.
Not it.
You know, Jarvis, the
I'll-
fact that you have untapped black makes me nervous.
Yeah, but make him have it. Get his ass.
I mean, I don't hate that. So, Jarvis, I'm gonna be attacking you with my prosperous
I
thief.
thought we were doing nose goes.
Well, yeah. So
No
Jarvis, prosperous thief is coming at you. Blocks, no blocks, no blocks,
No
presumably.
blocks.
Okay. Rather than before damage, I'm gonna sack that treasure and tap that island. Here comes Eureka, the Tiger Shadow.
So I will
It's a
take
one.
one commander.
You will take one commander, and then everybody gets the distinct privilege of taking 7 as I reveal a Toxtrol the Corrosive on the top of my deck.
Oh,
So-
thanks, I hate it.
Yep. So everybody gets to lose
Yay!
7 life right quick. This is why Eureka is a jerk move. Because jerk move, and it goes into my hand. That's the crazy thing too. I draw that after just ruining everybody's day. It's
And
delightful.
It's technically not even card draw, so you could play like stack pieces that make it where people can't
Mhm.
draw cards, and then you're still getting card advantage while you're draining
Mhm.
out the table. It's disgusting.
like,
it's
If you have like a Narset
so
or Shelter
good.
down, I don't
Mhm.
care. Yeah, it's dumb. I'm gonna pay 1, rock out a Cloud Sprite. It's back.
There it
3,
is.
4, 5, 6, 7. And the cool thing, Eureka triggers. So the Eureka's ability, whenever I should probably read it, right? Whenever a ninja you control deals combat damage to a player, it doesn't say other ninja, any ninja. Reveal the top card of your library, put that card into your hand. Each opponent loses life equal to that card's converted mana cost. So the deck is all tiny ninjas and gigantic things that I can hit off the top. And if you're ever looking at like card sellers and like, why is Draco like $3? Like, what is that? It's this deck. Nobody's casting that card. It's just a 16 drop that they can flip off the top. So it's the whole reason, and it's in here. Don't worry. Anyway, with that, I believe I've done my business. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So I want to say something.
yes you should.
The fact that I did not have anything worth playing on this turn either makes me question this stack.
The elf deck doesn't have a turn 3 play. I'm confused.
Yeah.
About
it
you
does
should be
have-
damn near to Craterhoof by now. This is
It does have an
Ick.
Urza Saga.
okay.
Ooh.
So, Urza Saga. Step 1, add colorless mana. Step 2, create a construct. Step 3, go and get a 0 or 1 cost artifact. And notably, it doesn't say 1 or less, so you cannot grab a X spell, an X artifact. You also cannot get an artifact that has a colored mana value. So, like an Esper Sentinel, you can't get that.
Mm.
But that's it. I'm not doing shit.
But like a
I'm a
Wayfarer's
little-
bauble, you got that all day. Yeah.
I'm a little upset that this is 2 weeks in a row now where like my deck has one main gimmick, and this like for last time it was Scry, this time it's Sagas, and you have done it before me both times, and so that sucks.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And then
Oh my
and then you're
goodness.
gonna win, and that's the worst part. You're gonna do it, and then you're gonna win.
I'm gonna untap.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna play Rafine's tower tapped.
Very good.
It's funny you mention it though, Jolly. I was talking with my wife, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to still do my best, but I really hope I don't win on the next episode.
You're gonna win. I'll make sure. of it.
This deck is like my high power nonsense deck. It has some dumb cards in it, but like
Like-
this is easily my strongest deck.
Playing a commander.
Like
Sphere
it
for
can end
turn.
the game faster than anything else I have. So
Commander
Commander
Sphere?
Yep,
let's go.
Hell yeah.
and then I pass.
But then, do you know what I follow that up with, Jolly? I was
No.
like, I don't need this show to go and beat up on my friends. I already have my own channel to do that.
There you
That
go.
is true. Yeah, you don't want to take it from everyone else. I'll play an island, and we'll just go ahead and we're gonna do green, black, white, blue. We'll cast Atraxa, which has a lot of text, but the only important text is the proliferate at the end step. The other text is also important, and I did lie. It's flying, vigilant, death touch, lifelink on a 4/4 body, which is a thing. I want to complain about this real quick, okay? I don't like it when Wizards does this. They do this pretty frequently, and it makes me upset, where they make a card that has like a really cool just static ability, and then they give it just ridiculous stat line, so you kill anybody before you really get to do the stupid stuff you want to do.
Yeah. I hear ya.
And I hate that. Anything that does something cool should be like a 1/6 always. Like Prosper,
And then they can make it cost a little bit less, so you can actually do the dumb stuff.
Just
But,
let
yes.
me do the dumb thing. Let me have this ability on like
Mhm.
just a 1/6 on the ground. That's all. And just make it
Do-
cost like 3
yes.
mana, like one
that's-
blue and something else. Like
You just
I
summed
hate-
up my entire feeling around Duskmore preview season right there. Anyway,
There's a
sorry.
lot of big statted cool effects that you can do in that set.
There are, but they're all way too expensive, so you can't get them down fast enough because they're on big bodies, or they're on 1/1s for 3 that for some stupid ass reason don't have ward. But anyway, yeah.
They like to
Speaking
put
of,
the
speaking of
that are like-
overcosted things, Meat Hook Massacre 2.
Yep. Talk about an unwanted remake. Wait, no, sequel. Never mind. Anyway, it's my go, right? Or am I tripping?
Yes.
Hey, don't say unwanted. I very
Hook
much
Massacre
wanted
2?
I very much wanted a sequel to Meat Hook Massacre. I'm just disappointed, like all sequels disappoint.
That's fair.
I
I'll
mean,
play on
it-
Island. Is
It
my land for
does feel
turn?
very Nightmare on Elm Street 2-ish, where it's
It's
supposed
a
to be scary, but it's really just an allegory to something else.
It's a 6-mana edict.
Me, yeah. All right.
Nothing will ever be
So-
as bad as Toy Story 2. So
Watch your
What?
mouth.
Your dirty damn whore mouth.
it's just the worst sequel of anything I've ever seen. Toy Story 2
All
is
right.
garbage.
I'm gonna go to combats.
I don't care
Yeah.
how much anyone else is beating me up. Jolly's now the problem.
I mean, Atraxis here. It is what it is. So
Oh, no,
I'm
he
gonna go to
usurped
combat.
The name of Toy Story 2.
That's fair. And I'm gonna send everything at Jarvis because no blockers.
Yeah,
So
Russ
yeah,
doesn't have
I'm
blockers
assuming-
either.
I'm assuming no.
No attack. I have nothing.
Yeah. So prior to damage, I am going to ninjutsu in the Prosperous Thief again, but also prior to damage, I'm going to pay 1 and I'm going to cast a Brainstorm, and no one can tell me I did this wrong. Damn it. So I get to draw 3 cards and put 2
Well,
cards from my hand on the top of my
I-
library in any order.
I can tell you did it wrong, but it doesn't
Well,
make
you know,
it
you-
actual.
You can brainstorm wrong. It's a whole thing. I just drew my favorite card in this deck. It is the shittiest card in this deck, but it's my favorite card in
Leashling.
this deck.
It's got to be Leashling.
How did you? Somebody's been paying attention. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and. So I have to put 2 cards on the top of my library in any order. It's gonna be those 2.
All right. Well, we
And
got
then
How much damage am I taking?
it's only 4 damage. One of which
Okay.
is commander, but don't bother tracking. Just like how I'm not tracking my commander tags because commander ninjutsu doesn't interact with it because it's dumb.
Oh, I'm
So
still
it's 4
tracking
damage,
that.
but it's 2 ninjas, meaning 2 Eureka triggers.
Yeah.
And then there's also 1 Prosperous Thief trigger, which puts a treasure token onto the battlefield. And it's not tapped, I believe. Yeah, it's not, which is cool. So Eureka triggers twice. The first one is our buddy Toxroll, so that's another 7. And then the second one is a treasure cruise, which is 8. So everybody loses 15 life.
That's
Pop,
just
pop.
sexy.
And then
1,
those go to
2,
hand.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, good.
damn it,
Good
it
for
just feels
you.
good. I don't. All right, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my hand. Because of course I do.
You cast one of them.
I sure
That's true.
could. I almost don't want to, if I'm completely honest. That's kind of messed up and stupid, but
Fascinating.
it is what it is.
That does scare me.
Right.
I hope I draw a good card here soon.
I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, you know what? Damn it. What do I want to do?
Your very best.
I'm really hit. You get it. I'm actually just gonna throw out our Cloud Sprite friend.
There it is.
And I think I'm gonna save the treasure. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 cards in my hand. I'm gonna discard Toxroll for turn. Because that's a sentence that I've definitely said before, and it makes me really happy every time. So there we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass. Toxroll
Okay.
is nice in graveyards. What can I say? He fits. It is what it is. All right.
Okay,
We all
I'm
know
gonna.
if he fits, he sits.
I want to say this now.
What up?
Mhm.
Richard made one major mistake when he built this deck.
What's up?
What's that?
He only put one target in for Urza Saga, and I just drew it.
Oh no!
Oh, Skull Clamp, right?
He put one target in for it, and I just drew it.
I mean, Skull Clamp's a good target. Or a good thing
I
to
think
have.
it's Skull Clamp. I'm almost positive it's Skull Clamp.
But 3 Tree City is my land for turn.
There you
Which
go.
man, if you can create all of the mana for elves that you don't presently have. That's
Exactly.
yeah,
Who's
awesome.
this?
Love it.
And then
Let's
I'm
go.
playing a
This thing.
Lissalana Huntmaster that whenever I cast an elf spell, I get to create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token.
I
And then I'll
smell card
pass.
draw.
How's that card draw? I'm making an elf token.
Yeah, but then
Card
you
draw
put
rules.
the. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, like, if you do in fact have a skull clamp, then it's time to start drawing some cards.
Speaking of mistakes in Magic, Skull Clamp.
Yes.
That is also a mistake. Yes. I'm going to play
Agreed.
a spectator
Absolutely a
seating for
mistake.
turn.
100%.
Untapped because I have
Don't worry about it.
2 or more opponents.
Very nice. Spicy potato.
I mean, in response, 2 of us could concede. That is an option. But
3.
Concede?
I play Urza's Incubator. As long as
Very nice.
when it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I'm choosing Dragon. Creatures of the chosen type cost 2 less to cast.
And you chose Dragon?
I chose Dragon.
Boo.
And then going to play a green and a red.
How much more do you need dragon spells to be discounted?
A lot, because I only have like the one. I'm going to play a Dragonborn Champion. It's a 5/3 with trample. Whenever a source I control deals 5 or more damage to a player, I get to draw a card.
That's not a dragon.
Ooh.
It doesn't fly.
It is
That's a D&D dragon. It's essentially a person.
absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. It's essentially a person, meaning it is a person.
In the end, I'm going to pass my turn.
It's closer to a Viashino than it is a dragon.
I mean,
Right.
you are correct. And technically correct is the best kind of correct.
I do love Futurama. I will
Right.
play a Plains. I have to at
Mismatched
least
basics coming in.
Let's go.
yeah, I got a Rohan Plains. Which book do I want to read? I'm gonna read this book. I don't know how good this book will be. In fact, this is not a good book to read.
I was like, if it's not very good, can you just read ahead?
This book sucks. Yep.
I don't have any of the. I don't think I have any of the read ahead ones in. This deck has not been updated all that often. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna play the Antiquities War. This will be a
Okay.
good book. I get to look at the top 5 cards in my library, and I may reveal an artifact from among them and put it into my hand, and I put the rest on the bottom in a random order. So, chapter 1. Let's do that. I look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Wabam! We got the soul ring in
Let's
the top.
go.
Let me put these on the bottom in a rando.
Very nice.
Throw that shit over here. There we go. And then I'm going to pay 1 soul ring.
Come
Oh.
from?
It came from my book I was reading. It was a bookmark in
No, I
there.
know.
I'm gonna swing 4 at Ham in the sky.
You're damn right you are, and I'm gonna block, or I will not block it. I'm just gonna take that to the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna gain 1, 2, 3, 4.
That might come in handy.
And then at beginning my end step, I will I'm gonna read this same chat. I didn't read it very well the first time, so I get to read this chapter again. Because I proliferated it. 1, 2,
Let's go.
3, 4, 5. You know what? It doesn't hit as well the second time. So just I thought I liked that chapter more. Turns out, not into it.
That's the
Wasn't as
problem
good
with
as I
reading
thought.
books. The replayability of books kind of low.
It is like
Right, yeah.
That's true.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, unless they release like new footnotes or something, I'm not into it. I pass.
It's not. Yeah.
I like the idea of DM for books where they just add extra pages into a book you already have.
You have to pay extra for the footnotes. It's part of their Patreon.
Book DLC. What is this? All right. I wish I didn't hate that idea, but I kind of don't hate
Book
that idea.
DLC?
Yeah, book DLC. Why not? All right.
Let's see if it's all over.
How badly can I mess you guys up at this turn? That's my question. Play out in Island.
Well, considering he could get in with 3 ninjas, well, 2 ninjas, and I'm assuming you have another ninjutsu in
Two
hand.
ninjas, maybe third ninja. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 for an Aw Gary owl. And it enters the battlefield.
Aw.
Scry 3. Aw Gary. So I'm looking
That's a
top
good
3,
owl.
right? Solid owl. And
So I realized the error in my ways. I kept a
I'm
6
gonna leave.
lander with a Lissalana Huntmaster as the only spell.
That is an issue. I'm gonna leave 1 on top, put 2 on bot.
I don't know how to play elves,
Alright.
guys.
Hey, elves are cool. I get it.
Is this going to be a turn 5 win from him?
I don't think so, but but maybe. All right. So
Well, you already know what you scried, so
yeah. Well, I know one of the cards. There's a single card that I am aware of on the top.
we need runner land.
No, 'cause
So
he's
I guess I'm gonna go to
play-
combat.
He's about to play Leashling. Here it comes.
You know, it costs 6,
I know.
which is the unfortunate thing. I love it. It's so dumb, but I love that card. Make no mistake, it's super dumb. So I'm actually going to attack, and I think the correct thing to do. I'm noticing Jolly only has 1 blocker. They're of course
I do.
lifelink blocker, but so be it. I want to send the Cloud Sprite, the Prosperous Thief, and Yuriko all at Senior Saint Click. So Prosperous Thief, 3/2 ninja. Yuriko's 1/3 ninja with Commander Ninjutsu, so you can kill her all day. I kind of don't care. You might actually be doing me a favor. And then Cloud Sprite is just a 1/1 fairy that can become a ninja with the 4 mana that I got available. So
Let's
do
see.
with that what you will.
I think the play, right? Because the Commander Ninjutsu swaps out with the bird if I block there.
Yeah,
and it
Prosperous
dies.
Thief also has the highest power at 3, so that's a factor. Your call.
Yeah,
This is
I do-
potential ninja. This is Anyway,
Yeah, I'll just block the Prosperous.
Prosperous Thief. Yeah, that's probably what I
Yeah.
would do too, honestly. Okay, but before damage. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. An Ingenious Infiltrator is coming in. It's a Vidalkin 2/3. Vidalkin Ninja. Whenever a ninja I control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Very good.
So upon hits, so one of these is blocked, 2 ninjas hit, so I get 2 Yuriko triggers and 2 Ingenious Infiltrator triggers and 1 Prosperous Thief trigger. So that's another treasure token. And then I'm gonna have the Yuriko triggers resolve first. So I'm gonna put the Infiltrator triggers on the stack first. Yuriko's gonna resolve first. So I'm gonna flip the top 2 and hurt you all.
The damage has all happened, yeah?
Damage has all happened. So you gain
Alright,
4
so
off
I
the
need to
lifelink.
gain 4.
Prosperous
Okay.
and Keeper is dead, and then you take another 2, so net gain of 1.
Yeah.
And then Yuriko's gonna have me flip 2. One is a Gurmag Angler, so that everybody lose 7. And the next one is blind. I don't know what it is. It is a Sakashima the Imposter, so everybody take another 4. Boom. Total of 11 off those. Sakashima, by the way, is absolutely disgusting with Yuriko because Sakashima retains their name. So you can make Sakashima a copy of Yuriko and double dip all your triggers. It's
very good.
It's grotesque, if I may say. So I got those going for me. Oh, and then I draw 2 cards off Ingenious Infiltrator because that's the thing I needed. Yeah. Because that's whenever a ninja, not 1 or more ninjas. Because that's
I'll say
fair
this,
and totally
I'm still
balanced.
I'm still having a good time.
I am really glad because I'm being a problem. I'm being a significant issue. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1 Cloud Sprite. Evasive 1/1s make this deck go around. Like evasive 1 drops, man. Evasive 1 drops all day, every day. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 in my hand. I'm gonna need. I'm gonna go to end step, and I'm gonna have to discard 2. And so I'm actually going to discard a Gurmag Angler and my beloved Leashling. Leashling, by the way, is one of the worst cards ever printed, and I adore it. It's a 3-mana. It's a 3/3 for 6. So it costs 6 colorless. And you might be thinking there must be something good, right? No keywords, no nothing. 3/3. Put a card in your hand on top of your library. Return Leashling to its owner's hand. So it's a 3/3 that can bounce itself for 6. Fun part about that is, though, you can respond to itself with itself. So it can allow you to take any cards in your hand and just put them on top of your deck.
That's gross.
But for my purposes today, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my graveyard. So my graveyard is now kind of stacked with fatties, which is great. I
It's
love
the
it when my
Yuriko
graveyard
tech.
is stacked with fatties. All right. I believe I've done enough. So I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Yeah, I'm done. But I want to tap this Urza's Saga in response to the last counter putting on it to flow out a mana. I'm still going to view my library to make sure there wasn't something I was missing, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't.
Okay.
You did finish
That
one
sounds-
book. I gave you a book
just-
counter.
Hey, there you go. I got to be honest straight up, guys. If you guys can't kill me next turn, I'm pretty confident I've got it.
Okay,
right.
I wasn't missing anything. Got it.
Yeah.
Land for turn. Well, I'm here to cast my commander, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's
lateral
go.
Oh, wait,
time.
let me wait. Untap. I only need to tap 3. Wait. Untap again because I need to tap this one for black. There we go. We got there.
Nice.
Lateral Blade of Elves. Then I get to add a token for an Elf Warrior.
There you go.
And I have one left. It's a Skull Clamp.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey.
I'm gonna go to combat. I'm
As
gonna
one does.
attack him for 3.
Oh, I'm gonna take that.
Hell yeah.
I deserve far worse, so I will absolutely take it.
And I will pass.
Kill his ass.
I would tell you all what Lathro does, but I don't think it matters.
But don't worry about it. Yeah.
Draw. That's not helpful.
You just get all your damage in a ham. Get him.
Yeah.
Play a Tide Channel Pathway for turn.
That you're right. That wasn't very helpful.
7.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So if anybody out there is wondering why you don't see me play this deck more often, this is why. Like when it works, it ends games real fast.
I'm gonna sack Commander Sphere to draw a card. And
Did you at least tap it for mana before you did that?
I did.
Good.
Excellent.
And then I'm gonna. Oh wait, hang on. No, I did. So I'm gonna tap it for mana, then sacrifice it. So I have 1 white floating.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dragon is 9.
Yeah.
You're 1 mana off.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do instead? is
Farewell.
Do the white, green,
No, that's not farewell.
Darumka's command. Choose 2. Target player sacrifices an enchantment. Doesn't count. So I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, targeting my Dragonborn champion.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to have Dragonborn champion fight Yuriko.
Okay.
Get him.
So Yuriko is back to the zone. Command zone. Okay.
Get in the zone. Command zone.
Exactly. Command zone.
Ow!
Then I'm going to move to the combats. I'm going to swing
Welcome to
6
combat.
at ham.
Oh yeah, I'm taking that.
All right, trigger Dragonborn champion. I get to draw a card.
Let's go.
Come on, Blasphemous Act.
You know what's funny? I just literally drew 3 lands.
Oh, no.
I hate it when that happens. Oh.
All right, it's
Look
up
at
to you,
this.
Jolly. I pass.
How come I kind of have a feeling that Jolly's the kind of deck that doesn't play board wipes?
I was just about to say, please no Battle of Frost and Fire. Then I realized, wait a minute, Atrax is no red. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I don't know what you're thinking is gonna happen with me.
Yeah, there are plenty of sagas that deal damage to all creatures, and any one of them would blow me out here. But they're pretty much all red. So
I'll go to this last chapter. We have finished a singular book.
Hey, we're as well read as each other, and I thought you were
Hey,
the
let's
smart
go.
one.
I am the smart one. I read a better book than you did. Yours.
I mean, but you had to
couldn't
pay
even
mana for
find
it.
an
So who's really the
artifact.
smart one? Let's.
Shush.
Mm.
I on my artifacts I control become artifact creatures with base power and toughness 5/5 until end
Oh,
of turn.
snap! Like that's actually like not insignificant. All right.
I will. What am I gonna do with it though? Anything? Is there anything?
Punch
I
me.
can do? I mean, yeah, I want to. I want to real bad to do that.
The Cloud Sprite can only block flyers, and the Augury Owl is just a 1/1. Those are my
I
only
do
untapped
have
creatures right now.
flyers.
Yeah.
I think what I will do is I'm gonna. Well, I will play a. Yeah, Godless Shrine tapped, I guess. I will
Howard?
pay 2. I know. I play this Song of Freyleys. It's another book. My creatures add a mana of any color until end of turn. If I tap them.
I don't think this is what we need.
It's not really about what you need. It's about what I have. I will swing at Ham for a total of 14 damage.
I will take all of it, putting me down to 13.
I gain 4 life. 1, 2,
Sure
3,
do.
4 life.
You tried,
What you have is
guys.
good enough.
And then at the beginning, my end step, I will go to this next chapter, which also lets me tap my things for mana. And then until my next turn, they have that ability twice. And then I'm going to proliferate also the counter on your thing, Russ.
Yay.
You're welcome.
yeah.
I'm done.
Okay. We're on tapping. We're keeping up. We're drawing. I'm gonna play out a command tower as my land for turn
Hot.
because I can. I'm then gonna play some secret spicy Yuriko tech that any other aspiring Yuriko players out there. If I could put this card on your radar, it's a common from Throne of Eldraine, Forever Young. Put any number of target creature cards from your graveyard on top of your library and draw a card. So I'm gonna target Leashling, Gurmag, Angler, Toxel the Corrosive, and Prosperous Thief, and I'm gonna set them in such a way that Prosperous Thief is on top, and I'm gonna have them in descending badassness. So Toxel, Gurmag, Angler, Leashling, meaning no offense, Leashling. But yeah, and then I draw a card from Forever Young resolving. Oh, Prosperous Thief, interesting. And so yeah,
That's really cool.
then I mean,
I like
it's pretty
that.
cool. I think it's neat. I just think they're neat. And then for my next trick, I want to just make sure that I have just a clean shot. So Jolly, if you and all your creatures could just take a quick nap for me, I'm gonna cast
Oh,
sleep.
we're sleeping. All right, well, in response,
Tap all creatures target player controls, and they don't untap during that player's next untap step.
I'm gonna.
Unfortunately, not stun counters that you could proliferate because that would be hilarious. But anyway,
I'm gonna cycle this in Dotha Triome.
you get it. Cool.
I did not get
You had the highest life total, so the combat damage might actually be relevant coming at you. So I still have the 2 treasures. And so I'm gonna go to combats.
I think
And
we're all
I'm
dead.
gonna go ahead. I'm gonna swing everything at Saint Clicolis.
Yeah.
And then after and
After
here's
I
where
get
Commander
all
Ninjutsu is
blocked.
dumb. Commander tax does not apply to Commander Ninjutsu. So I'm gonna go ahead and ninja in Yuriko off the Cloud
There
Sprite
it is.
using the treasures that we got earlier. And so this is gonna be a total of 4 damage coming at you. I'm gonna have the 2 Yuriko triggers
1, 2,
resolve
3,
first.
4.
And so Toxie is a 7. Gurmag Angler is 7 as well. So that's 14 to the table. And then I
That
draw
gets me.
2 cards as well. Not that that's
Okay.
well, yeah.
Blech.
It's me. Blah.
Well,
You know what
Since,
though?
since
I can
that
see why
game was,
Eureka's popular, but yeah.
I didn't know if with that game being super fast and the next game probably also being super fast, if you guys wanted to do a double header or not.
I'm up for a double.
I'm down. Do you want me to play this deck again
For
so we can
another one?
continue to be fast?
Oh yeah, same decks.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm down.
same decks.
I'm
I'll
not
keep
opposed to
it-
this.
I'll keep a better hand this time.
Yeah,
I'm just
and bring
happy-
all the cheap spot removal on my early creatures. I'll tell you right now, if I don't have a 1/1 that allows me to keep the ninjas coming, my deck is just full of 7 drops and I'm big sad.
Can you actually give me good?
I'm just happy that because of
What the
how the
fuck is
triggers
this card?
resolve, I actually came in second that game instead of losing first. So this
It's
is
true.
technically the best I've ever done.
Guys,
To quote the washed up quarterback Dak Prescott, okay, here we go. I'm gonna
Poetry right there.
draw.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Okay.
I'm gonna
There
play
we
a Stomping
go.
Grounds tap and pass my turn.
sounds good.
Oh
So-
man.
Since Russ didn't bring it up, we're playing a game 2 because Ham beat us so fast in game 1. I want to tap
Ninjas,
this
baby.
Llanowar Waste for a black and play a Gnarl Root Trapper. It's an elf that I can tap and pay 1 life to add green mana, but I can only use that to cast elf spells. And elves, our target attacking elf I control can gain Death Touch as well if I tap that for a
Ooh.
black. So yeah, first blood.
There
pass
you
turn.
go.
Let's go. All right. Cool. Untapping. Upkeeping. We be drawing. I'm going to go ahead and play out a Temple of Deceit. Going to get my scry on. I think I'm going to put that on the bottom. It was tempting. I had seriously thought about it. I also got brand new sleeves right before this. They are slippery as hell. So that's the
Hell
whole
yeah,
thing.
like a ninja is.
Right? Like a
Ninja
ninja.
sleeves.
Exactly. They're slippery. They'll get you. And I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually one of the better ones.
Yeah,
I will
then
do a
yeah,
Marsh
and a
Flats.
hi-ya, and then I kick her, sure.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna sacrifice
so
a Marsh
confused.
Flats
You
for
never
an
saw
Indatha
Anastasia?
Triome. What?
You never saw Anastasia?
Not in any way that matters.
Fair.
I'm aware that movie exists. Does that count for anything?
I am gonna go ahead and pass my turn, Russ. You can go ahead and do this while I go grab my Triome.
They made the villain of the movie a resurrected Rasputin, and he had a little bat as a sidekick named Bartok, and he was voiced by Hank Azaria, and he talked like this, sir, and like, stress, sir, it's a killer. My cousin Easy dropped over one day, and he was a fruit bat, no me. I draw. That's pretty cool.
It was
I love
part
it when-
of the. It was part of the grand time of animation.
Don Bluth, yeah. It was like Don Bluth's last movie because it was so bad. But it's
It
a
was
classic
not
in
bad.
my heart. It's a classic in
Oh,
my heart.
Bloom Tender?
I'm gonna play a Bloom Tender. Tap to for each color amongst permanents I control, add 1 mana of that color.
Bloom tendies.
Bloom Tendies. And then I pass
like-
my turn.
I like chicken
I was
tendies.
like chicken tendies.
Hey.
Indy's nuts.
I'll go for some tendies. Hey,
Hey.
I'll play a force as my land for turn, and then I'm going to tap for 1 and a green. Notably, not hurting myself with Llanowar Waste. For an Elvish Visionary. When it enters, I get to
Ooh.
draw a card.
oh, the
yeah.
elf deck's elfin.
And now I
Alright.
want to go to combat. 1
This one
at
does.
hand.
That's totally fair.
And then I'll pass.
Can't believe everyone's doing so well. I'm so proud of everyone.
All right, check it out. Gonna play an
Cool.
Island.
Mm.
Gonna play out a Fairy Dream Thief. 1/1 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, I get to surveil 1. I can also do crap with it in my graveyard. But that's
Oh.
relevant later, not right now. This being on top right now is not great. So I am gonna put it into my graveyard. And I think y'all can appreciate this. It's a Polar Kraken, which is an 11 drop from way back in the day. It's an
Yeah.
11/11 with trample with cumulative upkeep, sacrifice a land, and it comes into play tapped.
Ugh.
Very good.
just
Classic
dumb.
blue beaters. Yeah.
Classic big dumb blue beaters, but it costs 11. That was the And as you can see, that one has definitely been tapped on a couple of sidewalks. Yeah, it's classic. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and also play a Slither Blade. 1/2 cannot be
Boy.
blocked. Naga Rogue. So a Fairy Warlock Naga Rogue. And with that, I shall pass it.
Wahoo wahoo.
Be the tea.
I will do the best thing in the world right now.
Draw
It's an
cards.
exotic orchard. I'll tap for 2, play a Felwar Stone. It's the same thing as an exotic orchard, but a rock. And then I'm done. Okay.
So it's worse because you had to pay mana for it.
How about get off my back?
But you give the
But
best
it's what you have to do to get
feedback
2 of them in a turn. It is what it is.
I like them. I like having them. Leave them
I
be.
just think they're neat. What's
Yeah.
Red,
I gave my
green.
voice to an octopus.
I'm just
I'm
looking at my
sorry,
stuff.
red, green.
Isn't it neat?
I'm gonna play a Agnes, the Dragon Slash. It
Oh,
has
damn.
A 3/3 with haste. Whenever a creature I control with haste attacks, create a tap treasure token. And then I'm gonna sway and ham for 3.
What did I do to deserve all this hate? I could not possibly understand.
Wait, how did you play that?
It's a dragon. No, it's a Viashino, Russ. It's not a dragon.
Oh, damn it. I can't play that. God, son of a bitch.
Haha.
Well, I thought you just played like if you just played like a black land, you could do it, right?
Yeah, but I don't have one.
Do you not have a third land drop, Russ?
I do not.
Oh,
Sad days. Uh-oh.
Womp womp. Hang on. 3.
No.
1, 2.
I do think that Agnes has been errated to be a lizard warrior now.
I believe that's
well,
correct.
yes, because all Viashinos are now lizards.
As they should be. But anyway, he's not a dragon, and that's all that sucks. So I'm going to pass.
Okay.
It sucks
go on
to
my next
suck.
turn.
I'm so sorry, Russ.
Oh, and I'm
I
realizing
really
the
wanted
Slither
you to
Blade is
have
actually a
more,
snake now.
I want to shock in this Overgrown Tomb.
Nice.
As one does. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Or
now going to tap for a black, a green, a colorless, pay a life for a green from my little elf friend up there, and bring out Lateral.
Lathrillin.
And
Yeah.
Ham now has blockers. So,
Kinda.
Joey, I'm
Yeah.
swinging at you for 1.
Let's
That
go. I mean, I
sucks.
do have a 1
Yeah.
too, so yeah. All right.
Go
Well, you're
ahead,
one-
get yourself a thing.
I don't get anything from it because Lateral has to be the one that deals the damage for me to get stuff.
Whatever, just hurt
I'm
me
just
for
t-
1, I guess. Then.
Yeah, that's it. And then I'll pass.
I
I
untapping, upkeeping, and drawing.
I've heard enough from you there, Jolly.
Wanna
haven't
go ahead
done nothing
and
wrong to nobody.
rock out a swamp.
I'm
It's a shiny one.
Such a
at
good
that.
boy about this.
All right. I'm going to go to combat.
No, no.
And
Go.
one of my dudes is unblockable. The other has flying, and I don't see any flying blockers around the table yet. So
Yeah, you're kind of good for whoever you want to smack them.
kind of good for whoever. So Russ, I'm seeing your life total is a little higher, so I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 though, and have the Fairy Dream Thief become Eureka. So it's only 2 damage
And then.
plus none because island.
Womp
All right.
womp.
Big womp womp.
You
And
got
then I'm
that,
gonna go
folks.
ahead and rock out the Fairy Dream Thief once more. Get my surveil on.
Very good.
Deck.
I like
Let me- Come on, man.
Damn,
why-
come on now. You don't get to do that this time.
No, but
Didn't you do enough?
I did, but I don't have a brainstorm or a library of Lang or a leashling or any of those things in my hand. And so I'm gonna put it in my graveyard in the hopes that I find some way to load my graveyard and my top decks. Draco. Not the Scion of Draco,
Oh!
but the OG Draco as
OG
Draco.
Draco.
9/9 for 16, cost 2 less to play for each basic land types. And I'm just kidding, nobody cares. It's a 16 drop. That's the Never in a million years would I play it in my 2-color deck. It cares about domain, whatever. But it's supposed to be
So
just
it's good in
16 off the
modern.
top. Scion of Draco. His kid's great in modern, yeah. But I have 27 mana value across these 2 cards in my graveyard. I'm so sad right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but who knows? We might be able that might be able to become a thing later. But for right now, unfortunately, I must pass. Actually, one, two,
Alrighty,
three,
here
four,
we
five.
go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Drark and a Kark. Plop
What?
that right there. I said Drark and a Kark.
Dragon a card.
I will pay. I need to do this. I will do the Weather Seed Triate. Sorry, Triatai. Oh, this one does have read ahead. I don't care about that. I'm going to just go to chapter 1. I get to search my library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Yonkers. What do I want? My goodness, the world is a vampire. Okay.
You
let me-
probably want a plains.
I don't. Actually, I do. You're right. I do want planes.
I was actually being helpful that time.
No, I know, and that frustrates me more because I can't really. I mean, if I can be snide about it, but it just makes me look bad. Pass. I'm
I love
done.
the honesty. I do appreciate
Well, you're allowed to
that,
look bad
yeah.
because I'm the cute one.
You are the cute one. That's right. I
Oh,
think that we
yes,
said that
yes,
about
yes.
everyone last game, but yeah. I think that there's 3 cute ones and 1 smart one, and if that's the case, I don't like this game anymore. I want to be one of the cute ones with the rest of y'all. I don't want to
I
be
told you,
smart and everyone
I'm-
else is cute.
I'm the other one.
The
I
other
am
cute
going
one?
to no, just the other. Like, there's always like that other guy. There's like the cute one, the bad boy. Like
He's
and
the
then-
Chris Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, I'm Chris Kirkpatrick of the group.
Gotcha. Okay.
I get my.
I was having a
ass
moment where
kicked
I couldn't
and,
come
those
up with the
other Limp
names of the
Bizkit
other guy.
bastards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I couldn't come up with
discard
any of the names
a,
of the other guy, and it's like, well, that means they're doing the job.
Skyline
Are you
Mascot.
discarding Rust?
Yes, I am.
Oh no.
Oh, Russ. I'm gonna play a forest,
I kept 2 lands in a dork. How was I supposed to know?
and then I'm gonna
That's
play.
really
That's why
funny.
you don't do that.
I'm gonna play the best elf in the entire deck. Toski, Bearer of Secrets.
That is actually a dope elf.
How big is your blocker there, Russ? Not
It's
Russ.
a
I mean
1/1.
Pam.
It's a 1/1.
It's a 1/1.
And when it's in my graveyard, I can pay 3, exile it. I'll lose a life, draw a card.
Oh, you want to do that?
Not really, but maybe. I don't know. Not as much as I want a ninja, and it's a flying 1-drop.
Okay. I want to attack Pam for 4. Oh, Toski, by the way, it has to attack each combat fable, and whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I get to draw a card.
It's true. And you're gonna
Fair.
draw 3 cards. 'Cause I'm not blocking squat.
Oh, 3. So that's a total of 4, 2 of which is commander.
Cool.
So I have 2 triggers. I get to go and make 2 elves because Lateral dealt 2 damage, and I get to draw 2 cards. So Elf Warrior 1. And let's add a counter. Elf Warrior 2. And draw 2. And I have 7 cards in hand, so I will pass the turn.
Seems pretty good.
Rock
Seems
solid.
like it might
it's
be
alright.
a little too good.
I'm
I
tapping.
mean,
Up.
I've got
Hey,
7 cards in
hey.
hand, and it's not that great.
Just want to do a good job too.
I just be out here elfing.
Every day I'm elfing.
Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodle doo. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodle doo. Doodaloo, doodle doo.
How much douchebaggery do I want to execute this turn?
Oh, no, you just got smacked for 4 by some dumbass elf player.
Well, and the elves are loaded,
80%.
ready to go.
80% douchebaggery.
80% douchebaggery.
You never
80%
go full douchebag.
douchebaggery.
Never to go full
Never go
douchebaggery.
full douchebag.
I don't know if that's correct. I go full douchebag constantly. It's kind of great.
Well,
All right.
like, what are the different percentages you can pick from?
Well, I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sleep on Jarvis. Tap all
That's
creature
really
target player
funny.
controls, and they don't untap
I'm-
during their next untap step.
It's about 80.
Um,
No, that's not even 80%. That's only 33%. That's just
That's only
Jarvis.
33% douchebag. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
shit,
you had all of us with it.
I gotta up my douche quota over here. All right. Speaking of upping my douche quota, because that's the thing I just said, I'm gonna go ahead and go to combat. I'm gonna attack Jarvis with Yuriko. I'm gonna send the Slitherblade at Russ, and I'm gonna send the Fairy Dream Thief at Jolly. So everybody gets one.
Yeah.
Pop, pop,
Is
pop.
just one on all of them?
I'll take one.
One all around. And flip off the top is a Walker of Secret Ways. So everybody lose 3. 1/2 with
Everybody gets
Ninjutsu
3.
2, and I can pay 2 return target ninja I control to its owner's hand. Play that ability only during my turn, but I can use it to reset my ninjas. While it itself is a ninja that can ninjutsu in for 2. So heads
Heck
up, y'all!
yeah.
I've got a ninja in hand.
And the next
All
one?
right.
Beautiful.
Uh,
That was the
actually,
only
I
ninja?
only
Oh,
have
no.
one
Oh,
ninja.
You only have one? Okay.
Yeah, Slitherblade is a rogue. Unfortunately, I have a rogue and a warlock, so only one ninja.
Speaking of
Warlocks and
ninjas.
oh my.
How did they make Kaido such the perfect ninja card?
He-
And there's no ninjas in fucking standard.
Yeah, they gave us the perfect ninja planeswalker after all the ninjas rotated. Yeah, it's very annoying.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
hold up.
God.
Wouldn't pass.
Bloomborough had 2 cards with Changeling.
That doesn't count.
They're ninjas, Jarvis. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it is. Take it away.
Yahoo,
I mean,
Yahoo.
You are
Once again,
technically correct.
Which is
Officially,
the
there's
best
only
kind of correct.
there's official not counting changelings. There's only 3 ninjas in standard currently, and one of them's a battle.
I get to create, because the
remember which
second
one that
chapter
is.
of the Weather Seed Treaty is
Well,
I make
probably-
a 1/1 green sapperling.
Yay.
Boop, boop, boop.
Come on, it's probably Invasion of Kamigawa. That's the ninja.
I mean, more than likely.
Sappo.
That would make sense. I
I
genuinely don't
need
remember
more
what that flips into
creatures.
because I can't imagine a time when I
Ever
actually
played it?
played it. Well, I mean, I have a battle deck. I'm sure I have played it. It's not memorable.
Hey,
Yeah.
how big is Skyline Despot?
It is a 5/5.
What does it do?
When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of upkeep, if you are the monarch, you create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying.
I love Monarch.
Monarch is
That
fun.
sounds kind of cool. Sounds kind of cool.
It's
Sure.
definitely kind of neat.
I'll pay 5.
Is it as cool as the other side of the pillow?
I'm just going to read the back of this book. And the back of this book, the very ending of this book, because it has read ahead, turns out I have another one. I must have pulled this in a pre-release kit because I don't ever remember buying this.
Dude,
I
that
get to
card
put
slaps.
target... Yeah, Cruelty of Gix. I get to put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. I'll take the big dragon, please.
Are you sure you don't want my big kraken? And I have my big dragon, which is a 9/9
Both of those
flyer.
things suck more than anything in the world.
They only have like really debilitating upkeeps. What's the problem? I don't understand. But they're huge.
Oh,
Despot.
come on, set monarch. Here we go.
Yum. 5,
So, Ham?
5.
I was a
Um,
little disappointed in you casting sleep on me. I'm
Yeah.
now pissed.
Understand.
If
'cause I can't
Monarch,
get Monarch.
get
Yeah.
Dargan.
That's
I
the reason
can.
why.
Uh-huh.
I just want
Yeah.
Monarchy.
Yeah, this little Slitherblade reads, you become the monarch. Like on your turn, you become the monarch. That's what this little guy says. And I appreciate that.
Am done.
Don't
Alright,
forget to draw your
draw.
card for being the Monarch.
Okay.
Alright, ready? Drum roll.
I did forget for a second.
Son of a bitch.
What happened?
I'm going to discard this Hoarding Broodlord for a turn and pass.
Oof.
Okay, so give me
I
a
need to get
moment
this
just
Cruelty of
because-
Gix back. I need to,
Yeah, you do.
I need to take whatever that is.
Okay.
Russ, you got to stay
Hoarding
in this game
Broodlord.
for as long as you can. I got to keep getting all your
Hoarding
dragons.
Broodlord also rips. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no.
play a Taurus as my land for turn,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay 2, and play a Leaf Crown Visionary. Other
Mm.
elves I control get +1/+1, and whenever I cast an elf spell, I may pay a green. If I do, I can draw a card.
Nice.
maybe
My
it's a
problem
Jarvis
is
to find card draw in an Elves deck.
What are you talking about? I didn't even make the deck.
That is true. It's destiny, fate, you could say.
Yeah, this is gonna be my problem. Then for 1 and a green, I want to play Dwarven's Elite. When it enters the battlefield, if I control another elf creature, I create a 1/1 green elf warrior. But I'm also going to pay a green to draw a card.
Seems legit.
Ooh,
Untapped elf
that's
warrior.
pretty cool.
And I will pass the turn since I can't attack because Ham said no.
Kinda, yeah. All right. And I would do it again because I'm a dick. All right.
And now
I'm
we
gonna
do
go
it again. She had dumps like a truck.
This guy
Guys
gets
like,
it.
what,
All right.
What?
What?
I do get
What?
it. I get it on the daily.
What?
And that's why you have children.
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay.
Eh,
I mean, that is how that works out here. All right. So I got to declare some attacks here because that's kind of my whole thing. And I want as many ninjas to connect as humanly possible.
True.
So you're only attacking Jolly with the Slither Blade because the other Russ and I can't block.
And Monarch
Well-
is fun.
Yuriko doesn't have any kind of evasion.
Oh yeah, and
They're
Eureka
just a
doesn't
1/3.
fly. That's true.
The Fairy Dream Thief and the Slither Blade both have evasion. So here's the thing: how likely is Russ to drop his mana base by a third just to spite me on Yuriko? Is the question.
Have you met Russ?
I mean, I think so. All right.
Russ makes some of the biggest spite plays I've ever seen.
That's fair. But I don't have any other way to connect Yuriko anyway, so I guess that is the best attack.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to combat.
Mhm.
And Russ, I'm sorry, you got Yuriko coming at you. Slither Blade is going at Jolly, and the Fairy Dream Thief. Because yeah, Jarvis, you don't have any reach over there at the moment, if I'm not mistaken,
No.
right? Okay,
Correct.
I'm gonna send the Fairy Dream Thief your way. So, any blocks?
I'm a coward. I am not blocking.
No.
Okay. I appreciate that. I'm gonna then go ahead and before Dommage, I'm gonna ninja in a Walker of the Secret Ways. That's gonna be connecting with Jarvis. It's still only one.
Okay.
So it doesn't change much, except I get 2 Yuriko triggers now. And these are blind spins, so let's see what happens. So yeah, you each get one, take 1 damage. I become the Monarch. And I
Yeah.
have a graphic for this in my
Yeah, the
OBS.
money monarch.
I am the Monarch! Alright.
The mana.
And I'm gonna go ahead and spin off the top. We got Satoru Umezawa, so that's 3 for everybody, and a Swamp. So that is fuck
1, 2,
all for
3.
everybody. Alright.
Okay.
But yeah. And so I haven't played my land yet for turn, so I'm gonna play that Swamp. I'm gonna rock the Swamp.
Yay, verily.
Verily, verily, I say unto thee. Get wrecked, scrub. All right, so I'm gonna. Don't mind
Wait,
me.
is
I'm
that
gonna
the
go ahead
Death's Head
and
panoply in the background?
with the what?
The Death's Head panoply, like his battle suit?
I think it is. Yeah. Gonna go ahead and play the Dream Thief. I can surveil 1. Man, top decks, you are very awkward at this. Did you know that?
Oh, did you look at
Um,
Jarvis's hand?
I'm gonna drop the Grimag Angler. Wait, no. Why?
Walker of the Secret Ways.
I mean, wait, do it.
Oh.
Whenever Walker the Secret does confidential player, look at that player's hand. Oh, I sure could. I forget about that.
If you would
I'm
like,
not gonna
I
worry
could
about that because over spell
If
table
you
is a
could
pain in
like,
the
I
ass.
could show everyone my hand.
Nah,
That's
that's
up
fine.
to you.
Nah, because it's supposed to be able to just look at it. I don't need
I
to.
want to see
I
those
don't need to
sweet,
reveal it to
sweet
everybody.
fingers.
I'm curious, but nah, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do it really quick.
Whoa!
Oh
whoa.
shit, dude! No way. Okay, but because one thing. So we were talking about spite plays earlier.
Mhm.
This is not a spite play per se, but it is a spite deck include. I'm gonna play
Right.
Coast Watcher, which is a 1/1 flyer, bird soldier with protection from green because I like having protection from green on my things. All right.
I like that.
Right? And yeah, and I'm gonna pass. I got a D. Oh,
All
and then
right.
I draw my card for Monarch. Haha.
Draw a card. Oh,
I am the Monarch. All right.
that's a good card. I can't play it though. So what we're gonna do is
Well, then
this
what's
goes
the
to
point?
this
Jeez.
chapter, which is domain. Target creature I control gets +X and gains trample until end of turn, where X is the number of basic land types among lands I control, which is 4. I'll give it to my 5/5 dragon, which will make it be a 9/9 trampling dragon.
Seems good.
Um,
And then, as a thing that I think is very funny, is I'm going to cast this phasing of Zalfir.
Hey now. Hey now. Is this necessary?
I'm going to phase out Yuriko until the phasing of Zalfir goes away. So
That's correct. All right.
let's just shut that off for a little while. Let's just send that right into hell.
Yeah.
And then I think it's only fair that we absolutely bust out 9 flying trample damage over at Ham.
I'm not
Just
mad at
try to get-
this.
Try to get that Monarch back real quick.
That's fair. I'm sorry. How many was that?
9
9?
flying trample.
Oh, it
'Cause of the-
framples? Yeah.
Because of
You're gonna
the
frample all
last
over my
chapter of
face.
that.
Oh, that yeah. You got it. The crown is yours. All right.
What was your life total at?
It was at 36, I think. So I'm actually like,
I think it should be a little lower.
because I got it was 9, correct?
All right, I'm the Monarch
Yeah.
now. Get out of here. And then I'm gonna guess I'm gonna draw a card. Draw a card. Okay.
land.
Well, it's my
Shooting
end
for
step,
Russ.
so I can't
No,
do
I'm-
it anymore.
I'm shooting for
Oh,
Russ.
for Russ, yeah.
Land.
Land.
Fuck it, I'll take it. Ketria Time.
See it.
Oh, you should have cycled it. Try to draw an untapped land.
I just needed to check.
Actually, that's helpful though. No, it isn't. Damn it. It's wrong colors.
Man, you really got me excited there. I had no idea what direction it was going.
You just rustled your jimmies.
My jimmies. What about my jimmies?
What is happening?
What are you talking about?
What do sprinkles have to do with this?
Don't talk about my jimmies, please.
I'm an idiot.
Don't do it. What? Why?
No, never mind. That's right. I am going to pass.
Russ really has me on a roller coaster.
I had this arcane signal in the back of my
Yeah,
hands the whole
sure.
time. What the hell?
No, I have a thing, but like I've been waiting to play it because it's only a 2-drop, and I can't play it because I don't have the right color combo.
Got it. Okay.
I'm going to move straight to the combats.
That's fair.
fair
step
I'm
to take.
swinging Lateral Blade of the Elves at Russ. At Russ. And then
Gotta get those triggers.
everything else at Ham.
Cool.
So, Russ, it's 3 coming at you. Toski doesn't have the buff. So then it's 2, 4, 8, 10, 13, 15 coming at him. Only one of which is black.
And are there any triggers aside from Toski?
Only when lateral
Okay.
deals damage, yeah.
And what's the biggest one?
The biggest one will be this 3/3 Dwennin's Elite.
Yeah, assuming that doesn't trample, my Coast Watcher would like to step in front of it. Because Pro Green's a thing. And so I take a total of 12.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
You're drawing a lot of cards there, buddy.
So that's
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards I get to draw. One,
I'm so
That's
sad about
never a
Eureka
bad
being
thing.
phased out right now.
4, 5, 6.
I think
7,
it's really
8.
funny.
I'm so bummed, you guys.
And
I mean,
now
that's fair. It is.
I
It
also get
is.
to
I just,
make 3
yeah.
new elf warrior tokens
Mm-hmm.
because uh Lathor did 3 damage that time. Now let me
That
look
said,
to
though, I
see.
kind of like the idea that Yuriko's going to come back after the phasing of Zalfir like resolves, because that last chapter is going to get weird on this
Later for
board.
turn, I want to play a Death Cap Blade. I'm going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, and play a Guardian Project. So whenever a
Oh, nice.
non-token creature
Okay.
enters the battlefield under my control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature, I get to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Clearly not drawing enough cards. Yeah.
I only have 2 mana left.
Well, shucks.
I don't think I want to cast anything else right now. I need to move to discards.
Which cards?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna discard. Oh wait, and I also become. Oh no, I didn't swing at Jolly because I forgot that he had the Monarch.
Oh no!
Now you only drew 7 cards. What the hell, Jarvis? Doesn't matter.
I
Come
left
on,
card
rookie
draw on the
numbers.
table.
What is this?
What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna move to discard. I want to discard a Bounty of Skemfar, Prowess of the Fair because I don't want to read it. Um,
Okay.
What a
Sylvan
great
Messenger because I don't want to read that either.
Right, of course.
Yep,
Um,
Natch.
Windswept Heath.
Because I don't want to read it.
I already know what it does.
Mm.
Huh.
Root.
2 more. 2 more. Let's get rid of a Wooded Foothills
Nice.
and a Lissalana Huntmaster.
Lissalana. Or like
Let's
Yes.
Alana with you.
Ew.
It was in the way.
What?
What?
Ew, what?
So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go and start cleaning up my board a little bit and
There
pass
you go.
the turn.
Okay.
Yo.
I can now set
Yep.
this one to
Untapping.
3
Upkeeping.
and
We
this
be
to
drawing.
4.
And I hope you like drawing too. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and play out another swamp, as
I
one
do like
does.
drawing. I do like
Right?
drawing. Yeah, I do like drawing. Okay, yeah, I really like it.
It's great.
Do draw, run, I do draw, run. I don't know who Ron is, but like, you know.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, but you draw run often.
Run. A draw, run.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 for a Baleful Strix. 1/1 flying
Good-ass
death
card.
touch. Right? When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card. Whoop. That's the thing, all right. That is an acceptable thing. I guess. My Yuriko's not gonna like do a bunch of nonsense this turn.
Or next
knows?
round either.
She's all like phased. I
Yeah.
don't love this.
I like that there's exactly one answer to Eureka.
Yeah, phase out is like the thing.
It's a pretty good one for Eureka.
Yeah, or like pacifism effects, like, but yeah, or yeah, like Dark
Fog.
Steel Mutation, Song of the Dryad, that kind of stuff is
Yeah.
key. Like Song of the
Or
Dryad, I
Fog's
think
good.
is a popular card because of Eureka. All right, I'm
I use
then
Land Ramp.
gonna look at this hand and think it's beautiful, but be sad because I can't do more with it. I'm gonna go ahead and then pay 1 for a Lantern Bearer, which is a 1/1 flying disturb creature. It's a spirit, and it disturbs into a Lantern's Lift, which is an aura that gives +1/+1 and flying. And I cannot believe I remember the name of that. But for the life of me, I can't even remember if I have plans next weekend. But here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and
Son of a-
I'm gonna go to combat.
Right.
And I'm gonna send my Naga assassin, well, rogue, but he's cosplaying as an assassin to go get the monarchy. Come for you, Jolly.
How
Get
much
that crown.
damage? Just one or two?
Just one, unblockable. Just
I take one. You're the monarch.
want to snipe monarch. That's all. And then I'm debating in a masterful fashion if I want to keep mana open for Walker of Secret Ways, or if I want to have just to bounce it. It's my only ninja, or if I
Well,
want
I'll
to
tell you
play
this.
what,
If it
what's
helps you
that?
at all, you can only activate that ability during your turn.
You know, that is a thing that's on it. In that case,
So,
yeah, thank you.
if
I'm
that
not.
helps at all.
I'm decent at reading cards, just not this one, apparently. I suck at reading that card. All right, and then Satoru Umazawa is coming out 2/4 for 3. Whenever I activate a ninjutsu ability, look at the top 3 cards of my Libri, put one of them into my hand, the rest on the bottom in a random order. Or no, in any order. Ooh, I can stack that shit. It only triggers once each turn, but then each creature card in my hand also has ninjutsu 2 blue-black.
Very good.
So there's that. And with that, I'm gonna pass it and draw my monarch card because I can,
Draw
Too
card.
bad.
and I have 6 cards in hand. So
Wells Fargo. I keep missing my land drops. All right, this goes to chapter 2. I need to phase something else out until this leaves.
that's
What's
the thing, yeah.
funniest thing to phase?
Your
Toski?
Skyline Despot.
That would
Uh,
be interesting.
My Skyline Despot. We'll get.
You said the funniest thing, not the most effective.
Oh, the funniest thing is the Skyline Despot.
The humor factor is real on that one, yeah.
I think you've drawn enough cards. We'll get Toski.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's
You
crazy. I don't remember stuttering, Jarvis. Just go
think that-
ahead.
You think I've drawn enough cards?
Oh,
You think I've drawn enough cards? I don't think you understand how this works. There's no such thing.
I don't think you understand, Jarvis. I don't think you understand.
You will pay
That-
for this. There will be swift retribution.
I don't want you to retribute me swiftly, okay?
Get
I can't even do
retributed.
that. It's a white card.
Oh,
Become
Don't
retributed. Wait. All right.
no, that's it.
Oh. Type. I.
See, this is good. What are you gonna
And actually,
swiftly
that kinda-
retribute me with?
That kind of makes good sense too, because Toski's indestructible when it gets destroyed by chapter 3 anyway. So yeah,
See, that's what I'm going
I like it.
for.
I like it.
I'm very big and smart.
Wait, chapter 3 destroys stuff?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Phasing is out here.
You think I
Chapter 3
read the
destroy all
card?
creatures. For each creature destroyed this way, its controller creates a 2/2 black Phyrexian creature token.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna- I'm
pay
gonna start-
3.
I'm
I'll
gonna start
pay
sketching
3.
this
I'm
out.
gonna do the first Iroan games.
Okay.
When it enters, or on its first chapter, rather, I create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Yahoo! Yahoo! 1/1. Amish Solder. There we go. And then what do I want to do? I guess I'm gonna swing. Oh, you got flyers now, don't you?
Kind of.
Yeah, because you're the monarch at the moment, ain't you? And Skyline
yeah.
Despot doesn't have trample, does it?
Naturally, I don't think so. think
No,
that's
it just says flying.
Well, Booger House. You know what? It's not my dragon. 5 at you, Ham.
I mean, I guess my Baleful Strix is like, yo, what's up? And it's gonna block there.
All right, there you go. You
Okay.
can put the Skyline Despot back in your graveyard.
Yay!
There you go.
Yay.
All right. I'm done. I'm not the monarch. I don't draw a card. Ham is monarch. I need to put Ham.
Thank you for
name
bringing
on
that to the
card.
table. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yonkers.
sweet
wonkers,
baby
womp womp.
10-pound, 15-ounce baby Jesus. Exotic orchard for turn.
You just
Oh,
could have given
hell
the
yeah.
extra ounce for him to be 11 pounds. How dare you?
Let's get a little weird now.
I love getting weird.
Gonna get a little weird.
Is it
There we
time for
go.
Agnes? Is it finally time to cast
Blue,
Agnes?
red,
Oh, blue.
green.
Blue,
One,
red, green.
2. Mirror,
Oh,
Sentinel Worm.
yeah,
Flying
mirror.
word 2.
There it is.
All right.
Whenever
we go.
whenever a non-token dragon enters the battlefield under my control, create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary. If that dragon is legendary, yay, Myriad. But
Pretty
that's all I
stinky,
can do.
sis.
So pass.
I have effects in your end step. A green and a black. I am going to Assassin's Trophy, the Phasing of Zalfir.
Oh man, that's crazy. I'm gonna Teferi's Time Twist and exile this, and it'll come back
Okay.
at the beginning of the next end step. So I'll
Oh,
just
and
So
Yuriko's still, or wait, no, it's until it leaves, right?
it's until
Yeah.
it leaves. So, but it won't phase. Things don't phase back in until
Oh,
you're
it
up.
can't phase in for as long as.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So,
But the phasing of Zalfir that phased out Toski and Yuriko did leave, and this
Yes.
and it when it returns, it'll be a new instance. Okay, tight.
yes.
I'm down for
So,
this.
Next turn. I might have moved those all up too far. I was trying to be cute. And
So Jarvis, on your end step, phasing is going to come back,
Yeah.
and then on my turn, I get my Yuriko back.
So I'm going to make this 6 now. Put this here, here. And you didn't want a sneaky land anyway, did you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
I did.
That's cool.
I could use a land, just one.
And then, speaking of land, I want to play my land for turn.
Hey, look at that.
And then for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oop.
Kindred Dominance. I want to choose creature type of elf
Yeah, destroy everything that's not elves.
and destroy everything that's not an elf.
All right.
Right.
Goodbye, world.
That's been fun, you guys. All right, you know.
We're still good. We're still good. This is all
Well,
fine.
You're still good because I can only kill one player. And
It's gonna be me, you guys. It's gonna 100% be me.
Why would it be you?
I'm. Excuse me. Why wouldn't it be him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing 5 elves at him.
Okay.
Right.
The other one's gonna go at Jolly. Oh no, I have to swing more. No, I have to swing more at him because that's only 12. Okay, all 12 at
Yeah.
him. And then this will be 15 at him. And then
Mhm.
4. I'm sorry, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9 at Jolly.
Fine.
Yeah.
I go to 20.
I will get to go and draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12 cards.
Oh shit! Is Bloomtender an elf?
Yep.
Ah, the
12
sauce.
cards. I will also get to go and create 3 more tokens.
Very good.
So I counted 3. I will then go to my end step because I cannot play anything else.
And
'cause
you're
I
the
don't have anything
monarch.
that's free. And I'll draw for being the monarch. And then I'll go to the discard.
I
wanna
will say that
discard-
when this comes back,
One
I'm gonna
more.
exile your commander, or phase out your commander when this comes back in.
I don't care.
I'm bummed though because I had a nice little sketch ready to go.
Wild
Oh
Growth
well.
Aw.
is going to get discarded.
Just step up from a stick man, but
Shifting
hey.
Woodland is going to get discarded. Forest discarded. Path of Ancestry discarded. Skull Clamp. Regal Force.
Very good.
Jiraga. Oh no, I don't want to discard Regal Force. Jiraga Tree Speaker.
Uh huh.
I have 4 more. Read. Huron Ranger. Wirewood Symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if these are the right ones to get rid of.
Wayward Symbiote actually kind of completely rips rocks and rules, but in this situation, I don't know that you
Actually,
need it.
no. I don't even think that's the right one to get rid of either. But you know what? YOLO. Elvish Mystic. I don't need that either.
Mhm.
And well, Elven Chorus.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And then what?
It's your turn.
All right, I phased
Ah.
out your commander.
How dare you?
And then on my upkeep, I'm gonna draw a card. Yonkers Bonkers. Ooh, what are you? And then I'll phase out Toski.
How dare you?
And then what?
I don't know because I've been trying to figure out what I'm doing too.
Oh yeah, this
There's
thing.
t-
I gotta
there's-
put.
There's
I
too
gotta
many
put
green
3
cards in
counters
this
on
deck.
something.
Right?
There's a lot of green cards.
Is it up to one thing or? And is it? you
No, it's a
control?
creature I control specifically.
Okay, so you can't put it on anything.
Yeah. Everything sucks. He sucks and stupid. No, that's not true. Everything's actually great and beautiful.
I'm the
Life
monarch.
is a dream. Shush. Let's see. I want that back.
Well, get good.
I will never.
Oh, shots fired.
Let's see. I think what we do here is we play ourselves. You know what? I'm just gonna cast this card. I like this card. I'll play a Calyx. Whee! Planeswalker, Destiny's Hand. Let's see. Does all sorts of stuff. +1 lets me look at the top 4, try to get an enchantment, and put it in my hand, and the rest in the bottom in a rando. -3, I can exile a creature or enchantment that I don't control until this leaves the battlefield. Until the enchantment leaves the battlefield, even better. And -7, just replenish, get all the enchantments back. Let's see. I'm -3. What do I want to get rid of? Do you have anything that like is buffing your creatures over there, Jarvis?
Yeah, this Leaf Crown Visionary.
Yeah, I'll exile that underneath the first Iroan games.
Okay, you're exiled. You're over there now. Bye.
And then that's it.
I love using sagas as O-rings because like it's gonna disappear. Like it's so inefficient. I love it. Yeah.
What was that thing? Your dumb elf buffer?
It was the Leaf Crown Visionary.
Dumb
So yeah, the
elf
dumb elf buffer. Yeah,
buffer.
not elf lord. No, elf buffer.
Dumb
Like
elf buffer. I got it.
Makes
I
it
got
sound
the
like
arrows
something that
on
you
it.
would keep from you and elves, so that you had some space to feel safe. It's my elf buffer.
All right, I'm going to play a Zergo and Ojutai.
Oh shit!
Let's
What
go.
does this one do?
Has hexproof as long as it entered the battlefield this turn. Whenever one or more dragons I control deal combat damage to a player, look at the top 5 cards of my library, put one of them into my hand, the rest in the bottom in any order, and then I may return a dragon from one of those dragons to its owner hand. I'm going to take advantage of the haste and the card draw and hit Jarvis
There you
Oh,
go.
for how much?
for 4.
Okay.
So then look at the top 3 cards.
4?
3. I hit him for 4, but we look at the top 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
It brainstorms essentially. Well, not
Now
you
the
really.
Boom Tender is going to tap for 4.
3.
Kind of a quasi impulse. Yeah. Although impulse is 4. What's 3? Sleight of hand's 2.
Divination.
Well,
What are we talking about?
Draws 2.
The
The number of the number of ways to just manipulate the top X cards and draw 1 is there's so many.
Hey, just put one in your hand. I don't think you got to reveal nothing.
All right.
Yeah, there are no restrictions as to what you can grab as long as it's
All right. Cool.
one of them. So we don't
And
need to
then-
know what it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap
Bloom
Blue
Tender
Tender
taps for 4. Yeah, there we go.
Gonna play a Ganax, Astral Hunter. It's a 3/4. Whenever Ganax or another dragon enters the battlefield under my control, I create a treasure token.
Oh, and Russ, you're the monarch.
I am the monarch.
Monarch.
So let's make a treasure token.
I haven't been keeping track. Ugh. Monarch.
1, 2, 3,
Right.
6. All right.
Yeah, my handwriting is
Then I'm
dog
going
shit.
to draw my card for Big Monarch and pass my turn.
Okay.
I think that's
Next
character. I
turn.
like it.
I'm gonna try to win this turn. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try.
I was really doing
Makes sense.
everything I could to.
First thing I'm gonna
Okay.
do is play 3 Tree City, naming
Mhm.
elves. Tap.
Very
Makes
good.
sense.
Tap. I want to tap for 9, 10, 11, 12 green mana. So I have 12 green mana floating.
Very good.
With 3 of that green mana, I want to play 1,000-year elixir, going down to 9.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
With 3 of that, I'm going to go and play Eladamri. Oh, and 1,000-year elixir, I may activate abilities of creatures I control as though those creatures had haste. And for 1 untap it, I could untap target creature. I'm going to use another 3 going down to 6 green mana to play Eladamri Corvadal, or whatever. You know, he's an elf warrior that I may look at the top card of my library at any time, and I may cast creature spells from the top of my library. And for green and tapping 2 untapped creatures I control, I get to reveal a card from my hand or the top of my library. If I reveal a creature card this way, put it onto the battlefield, activate only during my turn.
Mm.
So I'm going to tap, use 1 more green going down to 5, and play a Regal. No, that's a land. I want to play this Regal Force.
Okay.
Regal Force, when it enters the battlefield. Oh, first of all, I need to draw a card for Guardian Project.
Right. Yeah.
And now I'll from Eldamri and then draw a card for Regal Force entering from Guardian Project. And then
Okay.
I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 14. I will draw 14 cards because I'm sorry, no, 13 cards. Because this is black, not green. I'll get to go and 13 cards for having 13 green creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm now gonna. I have 5 left. I'm gonna use 2 of that 5 for a Priest of Titania and draw a card.
Yeah.
Use the last 3 of that 5 for Circle of Dream Druids and draw a card. Now
Hurricane.
Finale devastation.
Cast Hurricane. Take out the whole table, even you.
please hold while
That'd
I
be
look at
amazing,
my
actually.
top of my deck. Well, first of all, I want to tap my Priest of Titania and my Circle of Dream Druid. This will give me 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 16 green mana for Circle of Dream Druid, and 15 green mana for Priest of Titania, for a total
It's still
of
16.
No, because the elemental.
Well, Russ controls an elf.
Oh, Russ controls it up. So I'll get 32 green mana.
Yeah. Because Priest of Titania
good.
doesn't care about who has it, I'm almost positive.
Yes, it literally says for every elf, or for each elf.
Yep.
Let me look at my cards. What? That's not it.
I saw a Marin the Nurturer peeking through. What else do we see there? Eldritch Evolution. I'm just reading them out like. I got what is that one? I don't know
Oh, the
that one.
birch lore, whatever those guys are. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
ruthless. Okay.
You know
What
what?
else
I
good?
am going to use. I will cast a
Merwin?
Merwin the Nurture.
Seems good. Seems good.
I will draw a card, go down to 29.
Mm-hmm. I would pack to the what?
I can't cast that one. I don't think. 1,
That sounds impossible to
10,
me.
11,
You've said an impossible thing. There's no way you
12,
can't cast it.
13.
Now, whether it's
14.
good or not is a different thing. But Jarvis, I'm
Right.
almost
Maybe it's not
positive
worth
you
it,
can
but
cast
Oh
that.
yeah, I am going to cast it. It's Pact of the Serpent. I have to use 2 black.
oh no, you have to
Uh,
tap some lands while you're
choose a
casting a
creature.
spell.
Oh
Oh
no,
no.
choose a creature type. Target player draws X cards and loses X life, where X is the number of creatures they control of the chosen type. AKA, I'm losing 16, going down to 8
Right. Okay.
That sounds more than worth
Lightning
it
bolt him,
though.
Russ.
to draw 16 more cards.
That's the Holy Trinity. I actually have. Oh, that's a good Christmas goof somebody should do. Like somebody should just put up like a whole bunch of Joseph stuff.
Okay, now I'm gonna go and
Just
Dude.
use
Joseph.
4 of that green mana
Underappreciated. All right.
Right.
to sacrifice.
Stepdad of the year.
Right. No joke, man. For real.
I want to sacrifice which green creature? This Elvish Visionary to
What are you
Natural
doing?
Order.
Yeah. Okay.
Casting Natural Order. So I'm down to 27 green mana.
Show me that crater hoof.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm.
We
Yep.
hoofing?
Oh, Raider. Well, Behemoth.
That sure is
Oh,
the
it's
way
a
a green
good
deck
crater
ends the
hoof.
game.
Behemoth. And it will
Yeah.
draw a card for entering the battlefield.
Oh, cool.
Neat.
Baron gets counter, right? No, it's just when an elf enters.
I have 27 more green mana,
Okay.
and I want to use some
Are
of
you
it
trying
for
to
one.
flex it out? You want to flex it out?
I mean, you
No,
gotta.
I want to cast one more spell just to show Joey what's what. Shaman of the Pack. When it enters the battlefield, the target opponent loses life equal to the number of elves you control. Jolly lose 15. Oh no, this is back to 16. Lose 16. I'll draw a card.
I go to 4. Okay. I hope Russ has just a fog. I hope that the one treasure you can tap and sack it and fog.
That would be amazing. Love it. It's like a holy day or one of those like really obscure
Oh
ones.
yeah,
Like,
holy day.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna move. I'm gonna move to the. Actually, no. With this mana floating, I'm gonna tap this 1,000-year elixir and untap
Untap.
this Circle of Dreams Druid,
nice.
just in case I have to do stuff post combat.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
I mean,
And I'm gonna
yeah,
attack.
that'll clearly be a thing.
I want to attack Russ with 10 with my 9 token elves and Jolly with everything else.
Yeah.
Just tell me how much damage I'm taking. 9,
I did
all of it.
Freeze, right?
I know it's 9.
This greater hoof, they're 9 times what?
Not including
17?
this. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, because this doesn't count. Yeah, they're
Doing crater hoof math is like making somebody declare every time they tap their splinter twin. Like
9 times 18, Russ.
Nah, that's okay. You got me.
yeah.
It's okay, Russ. One of these days, me and you will get in there. We'll get in there. We'll win more.
So Ham won on turn 7, and I won on turn 8. So yeah, these decks are
They're pretty decent. I see why people like them.
they're fast commanders.
Well,
They're not bad.
If I had done a little bit better with my hand draw, I think I could have played something other than waiting till turn 8. So
Yeah.
That's true. So actually, what card Russ needed to pull there was an Ethereal Haze. That's the one. Which any fog lovers out there, may I recommend Ethereal Haze. It has the upside of being arcane, so you can splice shit onto it. And if you're wondering what the hell is that boomer talking about, it was fun. Trust me. Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
it's why Kodama's Reach is the best ramp spell of all time. Fight me.
Well,
all right.
Even though Jarvis won the second game was just for funsies. Ham won the first game. That was the real game.
So Ham gets to sign us off.
Ham has to do the send off.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to this episode of Generic Commander. It was beautifully generic. I gotta say these are definitely, and honestly, I gotta say, how appropriate is it to end the most popular, generic, most common way to play, ending it with a Crater Hoof win? I mean, that just feels oddly appropriate. I think.
From a
I
deck
kind of love
that
that.
Jarvis didn't even build.
Right. I love that. You net deck the generic build. I love it. It's perfect. Well, yeah, this is a lot of fun. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, tuning in at home. You're beautiful. We appreciate you. Does anyone have anything coming up that we need to plug, or should we just get on out of here?
Well, it's a
And
video, so
But still, there's things that-
so well, no, I mean you're not wrong, but it's also like I'm trying to think of what the future might hold.
Ooh.
You know what? For the people watching this 3 years in the future from now, I'm gonna be at PAX Northeast. They opened. That's a new one that they started.
Whoa, wild.
And I'll be there. I'm not going to be signing anything. I will be there as a guest, but I'm going to rudely decline anybody who talks to me. 3 years from now.
big time, everybody.
Yeah. Excuse me. Can I get a picture? No.
No, I'm sorry. No,
I love that.
Go away from me.
Yeah, and around that same time, I'm gonna be in MagicCon Atlantis. I know it's fucking wild that they found that in between now and then. So it's gonna be great. Can't wait. Well, yeah,
I'm just
thanks so
gonna
much.
I'll just be too good
Oh.
for Magicons anymore.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
I will actually be in Vegas coming up if you're watching this near the time we post it. That's gonna be fun. But
Mhm.
anyway, but yes, please
Ooh,
like,
as will
subscribe,
I.
do all the things, engage with the things. Yeah. Oh, Russ, you're gonna be in Vegas.
I am going to be in Vegas. We are getting.
Oh, we're gonna party down.
Oh, yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
won't bring this deck. Don't worry.
Excellent.
This will not be on my person. This is honestly, if I ever sat down at a true CEDH pod and I want to just be the noob at the table who's going to get pub stomped, this is what I'd bring. Yeah.
That's a good.
But anyway, right? But yeah, again, thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next one.
You got to say the thing.
Got to say the thing.
And scene.
There it
scene.
is.
All right.
Now we have reached completion.